Grand Rising Kings and Queens. It's your boy HL on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. As you can see, no one's in the lab with me right now. Janeen's on the way. You know how it is when you got kids trying to get ready for school. But I'm here to kick it with you anyway. As you know, that was the one and only begging ass Keith Sweat singing "I'll Give All My Love to You." Sometimes you gotta beg for the booty. I'm not saying I like it, but hey, that's the world we live in. So, in news today, all the hoes can be happy. OnlyFans is not shutting down or banning pornographic or sexually explicit content. OnlyFans dropped plans to ban pornography from its service less than a week after the UK content creator subscription site had announced a change, citing the need to comply with policies of banking partners. On Wednesday, the company said it secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community, suggesting that it has new agreements with banks to pay OnlyFans content creators, including those who share sexually explicit material. So, the hoes don't have to go back to Waffle House. McDonald's is still going to need some people to come fill these positions because the hoes have secured the bag. I'm proud of y'all. Your voices have been heard. OnlyFans is here to stay for at least another couple of weeks or a couple of months. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's not going away. It's not going away October 1st. Now, some people are a little upset about it. Me personally, I'm straight with it. But hoes are getting shut down. A Sanford, North Carolina, and a Durham, North Carolina, massage spa parlors have been shut down. A Sanford spa owner was arrested for prostitution charges. The owner of Healthy Feet, a massage spa in Sanford, North Carolina, has been arrested after a months-long investigation. I'm not even going to try to read her name, but it's like Mingu Da Esquila or something like that. You can look it up on WRAL if you want to find out her name. But she's 45, charged with one misdemeanor count of aiding and abetting prostitution, soliciting prostitution, and practicing massage therapy without a license. Like, that is going to be the least of her worries. She was also charged with a felony count of promoting prostitution by providing an establishment. Now that it's shut down, I will share the address with you because I know some people wonder. Healthy Feet is located at 340 Wilson Road. It's marketed online as a relaxing massage service. According to their website, the spa offers various kinds of Asian massages, reflexology, hot stone therapy, much more. So Aleska was arrested after the Sanford Police Department received tips and complaints that the business was involved with prostitution. Now also, 3 face prostitution charges in Durham County. The Durham County deputies have arrested a woman and are searching for 2 men. Well, so 1 was arrested, 2 was being searched for, but 2 men following a 9-month investigation of a Durham massage parlor. Lynn Jean Ju, 52 of Cary, was charged last week with promoting prostitution, continuing criminal enterprise, and felony conspiracy. She remains in the Durham County Jail under a $250,000 bond. Quan Chun Lee, that's not like a Street Fighter character, and Quang Ku, who's like a Tekken character, face similar charges but aren't in the custody yet. Odds are they fled back to wherever the hell they came from. Investigators responding to human trafficking complaint involving several North Carolina jurisdictions were tipped off last July that sex acts could be obtained for a price at Neon Moon Spa at 2945 South Miami Boulevard. A search warrant returned Monday described how investigators staked out Neon Moon numerous times since last July, questioned men who patronized the spa, and sent undercover officers inside to determine if sex was being offered for a price. Now that's a job I can get behind. I would love to be that narc that goes and busts up prostitution clubs. Like, hey, I gotta find out what they doing first, right? So, you know what I mean? Get me a little tug and rub, you know. Oh, snap, Janeen's here. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey.
You missing some good news right now.
I'm hearing snippets. They didn't put the address and everything in the article.
Yeah, they shut it down and then put the address in. Like I want to just go out there with like $20 in my hand, but hey, y'all still open?
I'm like, what did they put the address for?
Yeah, so what's been going on with you, Neem?
Oh God, this first week back to school has been brutal.
I ain't seen no pictures of your kids. Thank you for that.
Listen, it was so rough getting them out the door. I totally forgot.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I know what they look like, so you ain't got to put the pictures of they brand new clothes and stuff on Facebook, so everybody can be like, scroll.
Listen.
So what was the problem? What's the problem? What's the hassle? I mean, all you gotta do is wake them up, right?
I think it's the whole summer thing, staying up all night on PlayStation and TikToking and just getting acclimated.
TikToking.
Yeah, now they gotta get it. Like Jayla has to be at the bus at 6:52. And Jill has to leave at 7:30. She leaves at like 7:30.
Oh wow.
But it's just, and then they expect hot breakfast in the morning. They act like they want to eat cereal, and it's just this teenage thing with her, and this outfit got to match this, and she got to be trendy, and just
so get your clothes ready the night before like we did. I remember, man, first day of school, I knew what I was gonna wear 3 weeks before school started. Outfit was laid on my bed for 3 whole weeks before school started. I knew had my book bag. I done put my pencils in there 3 or 4 times. What's going on with these kids? And then the thing is, they lucky. I had to be at the bus stop at 6.
Listen, and then how about, okay, finally, Jalen left. I'm getting her ready. I'm like, okay, Jill, come on, I gotta go. Getting her ready. I pull out and leave. This fool is sitting on the ground.
Grass stains.
On the cement.
Oh. Hemorrhoids.
So when he get home, I got a conversation with him. I ain't want to embarrass him at the bus stop in front of everybody. But everything in me wanted to roll that window down and be like, if you don't get your ass off the ground. People spit, dogs pee.
And he can get hemorrhoids.
That too.
That's the most main thing. You sit on that cement, boy, your booty gonna be itching. You're like, why I got a bump in my... Yes. It's that cement.
I don't know. I was just thinking the other. I'm like,
cement. I'm sorry.
I done spent over half my life being somebody's mama.
That's what mamas do.
I'm tired.
You tired? You need a nap.
I need these kids to grow up.
They gonna grow up.
Jesus.
Just take some time. It just takes some time, baby girl. You already knocked out 2. You got 2 more to go.
Man, Jillian got what? 5? Listen, 16 is the new 18.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Life will teach you. Anything I ain't taught about 16, life will show.
She gonna end up with R. Kelly or a dude like him. You better, hey, yo, protect your baby.
That's what God put it down there for. Somebody got to get it.
Oh Lord, look at you, look at you. Savage parent moment right here. Mom was tired, baby.
Oh God.
Go out and start tricking. I don't care.
Listen, make the money. Don't let the money make you.
Oh no, you didn't go Players Club on your baby. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. So what else has been going on besides school? What you been going on with your shows? I know you got a lot of those coming up.
You know what? I've got a new mindset. I've decided to just embrace this comedy thing.
See, change in a week. That's what I'm talking about.
I know. Won't he do it? Now, next week, I don't know. I might be on something else.
Yeah, you will.
But I've decided to embrace it. I got some really good opportunities coming my way. I ain't gonna put too much out there, but I'm like, wow, okay, God, little old me. So yeah, I got some nice things coming my way. Got the show in South Carolina at the end of the month, in September with Pierre and Bo P. I'm excited about that one.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
While you down there, make sure you look for Central Park in Conway.
Was that another massage parlor?
Nah, it's a good restaurant.
Okay.
It's a drive-through restaurant type spot.
What they sell?
Burgers and fries and nuggets.
Oh, I should have known.
What good burgers, fries, and nuggets? What you going? I should have known. What? That's my thing. Yeah, look at this body right here. You don't get this body by eating vegetables.
That's like your creme de la creme.
Yes, yes. It's like some people eat a cupcake for a snack, and some people eat an apple. Me, I enjoy a McDouble. That's my snack. No, just a McDouble for a snack.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'd rather snack on the cheeseburger.
Wow, okay.
That's just.
Do you get Big Mac sauce on it?
Nah, they charge 50 cents extra now. $1 extra now.
Oh, wow. It used to be free.
Yeah, it used to be free. You can get a McDouble,
with
add Big Mac sauce on it, and you got you $1 Big Mac. Now, That's like $1 extra for Big Mac sauce.
Oh, they didn't caught on.
Yeah, not only that, but a McDouble ain't even $1 no more. McDouble like $2 and some change, like $2.19.
Everything is going up like ridiculous.
Yeah. I miss Trump's America. You can say what you want to about Trump's America, but that joint was affordable, wasn't it?
When I went in the grocery store the other day, I was like, okay, this stuff is getting, and I go to the grocery store a lot, so I know my prices.
But you know what? You know what stays the same? A 4 for $4. A 4 for $4 is still a 4 for $4. And that's all I need. As long as the 4 for $4 stays $4, I'm straight, because that means I can get 2.
You're 8 for 8.
My 8 for 8.
What? Just hold on, because something's going to happen with that. They're going to put some kind of twist on that.
They probably will. And when they do, I'm going to then cry. I'm not going to cry until then. But I did go to McDonald's and paid $8 for a 10-piece nugget meal. And the only thing I could think was, for $8, I could have got an 8 for 8.
What McDonald's were you at?
The one on Corporate Boulevard in Raleigh, by I-40, exit 290.
That little meal normally is like $6 something. Maybe about $6.79 or something.
$8 and some change.
Wow.
For a nugget meal. 10 nuggets, fry, and a Coke.
See, they start going up like that. What's going to happen is people really going to start demanding fresh quality food. You ain't going to be able to just slip nobody no cold fries through the drive-thru no. and expect them to keep on going.
Yeah. You can't. And the thing is now, McDonald's is tripping because they giving out raw fries now. They ain't even giving out cold fries. I'd rather get some cold fries than some raw fries.
Listen, I went one time and they didn't put a lot of fries in the box. It was me and Jocelyn, because Jocelyn is like very, I don't know, it's like she really cuts up about her French fries. The girl told us that the manager told them, don't squeeze the box wide open and put, so they could put like to hold the box tight, so don't that many fries go inside the box.
Yeah. Yeah, they do stuff like that now. Like I got some fries one time, and like you know how like you have like that dip right there. The fries didn't pass the dip.
Wow.
I was like, hey, can I get the rest of my fries? Handed it right back because I check my bag before I drive off now, especially at McDonald's, because you don't know.
You better.
They'll put the whammy on you.
They slip you the ooey. Yeah.
I check my fries because like the thing was I would always get a large fry, right? But 9 times out of 10 they'll slip a medium fry in there. But take your large fry money will give you a medium fry. And you know, like you can't really tell unless you lift up the carton, right? So after I done got like 12, 13 times, I started lifting up the carton. I'm like, so I lifted up the carton. I'm like, yo, y'all only gave me half the fries I was supposed. Y'all go ahead and fill this up. Y'all charging way too much money to be jipping cats now. Yeah,
these restaurants is like they out of order.
And then I remember telling one McDonald's worker that you should never even part your mouth to say you deserve $15 an hour.
Oh wow.
Nah, because this is the thing. I go up to the window. All he says is, can I take your order? Then I go, I say what I want. He says, like, I think it was like 10 something, right? So he sets the price. Get to the door, right? Get to the window. Gives the first person my card. Don't say nothing. They don't say nothing to me. They just take my card, swipe, give me my card back, right? Now, I'm seeing like him being all chatty with this white woman in front of me. I mean, they all chitty, right? I go to the window, dude got an attitude, basically throw my food at me. I'm like, yo, why are you so self-hating? And he was like, what do you mean by self? I was like, you up there kiki and he ha with this white woman, but then when a brother comes that looks just like you, all of a sudden you got an attitude. Why is that? I said, you should never make $15 an hour. Don't even part your mouth and say I deserve $15 an hour. Not when you don't even like your own kind.
Oh wow. Maybe she said something to him that
nah. You could see it. I was like, but that's the thing. That's a huge thing that goes on in the black community. We'll talk about that later. But first, I got some jams for you, so keep it locked. Yeah, that was that Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Air. Oh, let me turn that down. Yeah. Breaking news in the Dale Curry, Sonya Curry divorce debacle. It appears that details of what is leading to the divorce of Dale and Sonya Curry are beginning to emerge. According to TMZ Sports, Dale states Sonya cheated on him with a former New England Patriots tight end. Court documents state Sonya cheated on Dale with Steven Johnson, a 1988 NFL draft pick and former tight end for the New England Patriots. And that was back when they sucked, so you know he was a bum.
Wow.
Well, I mean, honestly, it is. The documents read Sonia began an extramarital affair with Mr. Johnson during Mr. Johnson during the marriage and prior to the date of separation, and she lied to Dale each time she cheated on him. Dale is combating alimony and states Sonia is currently living with Johnson in Tennessee. Sonia admits that she is in a relationship. However, she does not admit to cheating, which, of course, who would admit to cheating knowing they're going to give their alimony? See, this is the thing. She's living with a whole nigga right now.
Oh, wow.
She's living with a whole nigga right now, and you're telling me that you're worried about alimony? Like, that's the thing. Like they had a 28-year marriage. 28 years. So that's the thing. That's why dudes are so scared of marriage. It's not about this year, next year. But you telling me, how do you know that 28 years down the road, you can just up and leave me for another dude and expect me to pay both of y'all bills?
Why is this even news? Like, who cares?
I care.
Why?
Because it's another installment of Women Ain't Shit. Oh, oops. I hit the dump button. We good. There's another installment that women are a lot worse than they appear to be.
I mean, but
in most cases, but that's the thing. She's free to cheat. She's free to leave, but he has to sit there and pay for all of that.
Well, they were together how long?
28 years.
So we don't even know the whole story. Who knows how many women this man slept with?
It doesn't matter. What we're talking about right now.
It doesn't matter.
She is cheating on him now. She left him now.
Karma is a B.
See, it's all, why are women justified in every action that they do? You justify every action that a woman do, no matter how bad it is.
I'm not.
And then you praise women for everything they do. And then, like, for example, when a dude does anything even remotely out of the boundary box, then he gets reamed for it. Why are you so anti-man?
That is not true.
Yes, it is true. You are praising this woman you're defending this woman for cheating, trying to accuse him of something you know nothing about. You know nothing about what this man did.
Did you hear what I just said?
You said he probably cheated.
But did you hear my first sentence? Why is this even news?
Yeah, but that's not.
Who cares?
All right, but then you went on to say what? He probably cheated.
Well, that's
the thing. You don't know what this man did.
No, because you said this is another prime example that women ain't SHIT.
Exactly. Another prime example of how women ain't.
Why you allowed to say women ain't ish and you don't have an issue, but then as soon as I say I combat that, yes, I'm a woman. So if a man says women ain't ish,
this woman ain't ish.
This woman here is gonna respond and then you can't say that. And then if I respond back, now I got a man problem. When you drew
I'm using examples. I'm saying this. All right. So I will go ahead and recant my previous statement and say this woman ain't ish.
Well, recant it then.
This woman ain't ish. I just did.
Okay,
so
then.
All right. So this woman ain't ish, and can you say that she is?
I don't really know, and I really don't care.
Exactly. You wouldn't.
But I'm just saying, 28 years.
28 years down the toilet because this woman done fell on some D.
Well, I'm sure he didn't fell on some pee before.
And that's just an assumption. See, that's the thing. You're assuming that he cheated when this is proven fact.
He did.
That
he did.
She did cheat.
Hey,
she cheated and left him, and now is wanting alimony. She wants him to support her financially, even though she done cheated on him and left him.
Well, we don't know the whole story, so
the whole story is I ain't gotta know the whole story. I know facts about the story. Pinpoint facts.
You can't.
All right. They were married for 28 years. To me.
I'm in my Donald Trump voice. Fake news.
It's not fake news. She was married to the man for 28 years. They raised 2 NBA caliber sons.
Fake news.
She goes and cheats on him. Then she moves in with the dude, and now she wants alimony. Well,
that will be left up to the judge.
It's for year 1 through 20. See, and there go Toya defend. No, that's not how it works, yo. That's what I'm saying. Why is it like that?
Realistically, I'm just asking a realistic question. Realistically, coming from you, who constantly talks about men and how you all this kind of stuff, do you realistically think that one man has stayed with a woman and never had no other sexual intercourse with anybody else for 28 whole years?
It's possible. It is possible because there is a penalty. If he would have cheated, don't you think that she would have left him back when he was actually making millions?
Women stay all the time when men cheat. What are you talking about?
But that's the thing. We don't know. Look it up. Has Dale Curry? But the thing is, this is the thing.
All I'm saying.
Women are sneakier than men will ever be. So if she got caught cheating, wouldn't he have gotten caught cheating?
We don't know.
It's never been published. It's never been like any articles about Dale cheating. And it's the thing. So you're telling me that it's impossible. So it's not possible that he didn't cheat. So you can speculate that he cheated. So basically what you're saying is because we have factual information that a woman. Let me finish. We have factual information that a woman did dirt. So instead of talking about that, what we're going to do is make up and fabricate possibilities of what he could have possibly did so we can demonize the man so that we can let the woman off the hook. Is that what we're doing right now?
Nobody's trying to demonize him.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. When you say, do you think it's possible?
Hostile?
I'm not hostile. I'm just making a point. I'm not putting emotion in it, but you are.
Like, no, I'm not. I'm very calm.
So what I'm saying
cool
is,
and collected, and you're getting very aggressive.
I'm not getting aggressive. I'm just stating that this man, we don't know if he did anything wrong or not, because it didn't come to the limelight. What we do know is that this woman.
But I thought you said, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you read the article kind of fast. But I thought she said that she didn't. She was just a friend or something. What did she say?
No, she said that she didn't cheat. She just left him. And he's saying that she was cheating before she left.
So it's his word against hers.
Yeah, but when has a woman ever admitted to cheating?
Well, my question is this. I'm not going to even address that comment. I'm going to let that go in.
Who hurt HL? I'm not hurt.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Oh, here we go. We're talking about Steph and Sonya, not HL. So let's leave HL out of this. And let's focus on the cheating wife.
Even I see it in your face. Like there's some tension there. All I'm saying is this. You said this is factual information.
This is what happens when you hold women accountable, fellas.
You said this is factual information that she cheated. She said she didn't. So I'm asking you, what's the factual information? Did they show some pictures of the man's, of their,
Court documents.
You know how many people in jail right now because of unfactual court?
We're not talking about them. We're talking about Sonya.
Okay, but what proof do they have that she cheated? Do they have pictures of their genitals connected to one another?
She's living with the man right now.
So what does that
mean? And they're separating, and she's already living with a dude.
That don't mean
so you telling me that you could leave your man right now and be living with another dude that same day?
Heck yeah! If I ain't got nowhere to go.
Why would she have nowhere to go? Wouldn't she put him out if she was the one doing wrong?
If he got the money, she the one asking for the alimony.
Yeah.
So maybe she don't have.
Yeah, but at the same time, how many women keep the house and kick the dude out?
If everything is in his name, maybe it ain't in her name. Maybe
they're married. It's community property.
Maybe she can't kick him out.
Or she can stay there.
You don't know what this dude doing. Anything could be going on.
You don't know, but you know what she is doing. That's what I'm saying. Why are you so quick to try to figure out a way to make a dude look bad?
She's really
like that's what I'm saying. A dude can't even, like, a woman can do all this to a man, and yet all you're trying to do is figure out a way to make this man worse than what he appears to be. Because you can't say, because it's obviously impossible for a woman to do a dude dirty. Obviously it's not. It's not possible. Listen, no woman will ever do a man dirty. Not even Sonya Curry.
If she did Mr. Curry, what's his name?
Dale Curry.
If she did Mr. Dale Curry dirty.
If.
And he's hurting, I pray, Lord, that you would heal Mr. Curry's heart and that you would help him, Lord, to stand strong and trust in you, oh God. Mm-hmm. Heal his wounds, oh God.
That sounds so fake. I ain't even see your hands like this.
Now,
I ain't see a head bow. I ain't see your eye closed. I see a smirk on her face. This is sad. I mean, and this is why dudes don't want to get married. This is why dudes hate relationships, because it seems like women, no matter what they do, are justified in every action that they do, including dirt like this. And then on top of that, she's asking for alimony.
You don't have any factual information that she cheated. So again, I go back to my same question: how do you know if she really cheated?
You know. He knows. A man knows.
How do we know?
He said that she lied every time she cheated on him.
How?
So women don't just jump in relationships. It takes time. You don't just move in with a dude that you just don't know.
He all out in the public crying and stuff, being a little young.
He ain't crying.
So maybe
He's going to court. But this is the thing. See, all the things that you're saying is just fabricated. But they have reports. She initiated the divorce.
All I'm saying is we don't know the whole story. That's all I'm stating. We don't know all the facts. We don't know the whole story. We don't know what's going on there. So we can't really say anything. I'm just saying that, and this is my opinion, and I have a right to have that opinion.
Yeah, your opinion.
That I find it hard to believe that a man will stay with a woman, be with a woman for 28 years and never have cheated. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying that Janeen Slaughter finds it hard to believe. That's all I'm saying.
That an NBA player was faithful.
Listen, yes. When I found out that Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, and the great Bill Cosby all cheated on their wives, that just killed it for me. It's not possible.
It is possible.
It's not. Unless his thing don't work.
Well, maybe it don't. But my thing is, let's say he did cheat. Let's say he did cheat, right? Why didn't she leave him then?
Maybe you know how many women stay with broke men that cheat because you love them, because you hope it's going to get better? You got children with this dude and all this kind of stuff? It happens.
So my thing is, why leave now?
The kids is grown. Maybe she done had enough. Like, she even put up with this for 20-something years. I done had enough.
See, women can't do nothing wrong in your eyes, huh?
No, women do a lot of things wrong. They do wrong stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this ain't wrong.
I don't know all the facts, so I cannot make a truly informed decision on this case. That's why I say let the judge decide.
Okay, so what? So it's a talking point, is what I'm saying.
Okay, let's
What
talk
is the
it.
purpose of marriage?
Walk it like you talk it. I don't know. What's the purpose of,
Because the thing
I'm
is, and this is-
anti-marriage, so I'm probably not the person to have that conversation with. I'm very anti-marriage.
Why are you anti-marriage?
Because I realize now, after going through a divorce, that it's the government, the legal piece of it really is not necessary. To me, it's not. I mean, like, if you're making a commitment with somebody and y'all decide if marriage is a religious thing and you want to take these vows before God, that's one thing. Go to the church and do that, and now you've taken your vows before the Lord. But I don't understand why you have to get the government involved. Why do they now have to get involved? Because now when you want to leave, you can't leave till they give you permission.
That's an interesting take, that
Like,
you don't want to get the government involved.
Like, why do you have to get married with the government? I mean, I guess I understand.
I mean, the same reason women put their kids on child support.
I mean, I guess
put
the
their
whole
men on child support.
Exactly.
You get the government involved.
Yeah, because you ain't doing right. So same thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you can get the government involved in his pockets, but not your relationship.
I'm saying when it comes to marriage, those are two total different situations.
Well, anyway, I have a question for you, and this is a question that I saw.
Yeah, right.
On
anyway,
TikTok.
Thank you.
And no, I mean, because basically that right there is just BS. But anyway, a man gives his woman $600 for school clothes for his son. Now, being that she has two other children and their baby fathers didn't give her anything, she spent the $600 on all three kids. Is she justified in doing so?
Is she justified in doing so? Did she have money to buy the clothes for the other children?
It doesn't matter. The man gave her $600.
I can't give my full without knowing the whole story.
Obviously not, because she spent his money. I don't know. Maybe she did, she didn't. I can't say that. All I know is a man gave his woman, his baby mama, $600 to buy his kids school clothes and school supplies.
Okay.
All right. She then took that $600 and spread it around to the other two children because their fathers didn't give them anything. Okay. Because as a mother, there's one answer. As a father, there's another answer. And I was just wondering what your take on that is.
Well, as a mother, I'm not a father, so I'm going to answer as a mother.
Okay, as a mother.
And as a mother, yeah, I think she did the right thing. I would have done the same.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's say you were the baby mama, and the father has full custody of the kid.
Okay.
And he has two other kids from other relationships.
Yes.
Right? And he's taking care of all three of those kids. And you give him $600 to buy your kids school clothes and school supplies. Being that the other mothers didn't contribute anything to their kids, he takes that $600 and spends it on all three kids to get all three of them school clothes and school supplies. Are you cool with that?
Yes, I would be okay with that.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, I would be okay.
Because there was an uproar. Now, me personally, I'm like this. I see why a man could be upset, but at the end of the day, when you're talking about children, those children have they're innocent.
Yeah, I definitely could see why he has a right to be upset. But it just, you know what I'm saying? But that's no different. That's just like if you give her money to buy food and the other two kids are hungry, do you say don't feed them? Just feed my child and let the other two starve? No. No, I mean, no, you don't. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Me, I'm so stupid. I do stuff so stupid. I probably would have asked if that had been Gary or one of them. I probably, knowing me, I would have told him before I did it though. I would have.
You would have said these kids need some school. Yeah, and I think that's where the main thing is. I believe you should have told them, look, the other kids we don't have no money. The other kids need stuff as well. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna use this to get all the kids something.
Yeah, I would have had the conversation first. I probably would have said, hey, listen, this is a lot. Junior don't need all this money, so I'm gonna spend $3 on Junior, and I'm gonna split this other $150 and get it on my other two kids. And I probably, knowing my stupid self, I probably would have said something like, and if you know, when I get the money, if I can give it back if it's a problem or something. I always do stuff the stupid way. I need more gangster in me. Just spend that money, girl, and do what you gonna do with it. You ain't got to explain nothing to him.
Why not? It's his money.
I don't care. You can put it in my hands. Now it's mine.
Well, that's that trifling woman mentality right there, boy. Good God.
When it transitions hands, it is no longer
and that's why I'm so glad I don't have kids, because I think I would catch a murder case with some of these women out here the way they do it, because it's like this, and this is the thing, and I say this all the time: a man's vagina is his wallet, which basically means his penis is not his precious sacred thing. It's his wallet, and when you take it and forcibly take money out of him, that is nothing but rape, basically, and because you're taking away his right to choose. And when a man is just sitting there giving up money but has no say so on how that money gets allocated or spent, then he is basically treated like he's basically being raped at that moment. And I know it's not the same, but it is the same. But anyway, I got some more jams. We'll come back and finish this conversation. What we gonna do? Thank you, Mr. White Man. Appreciate that. So it's gonna be another hot one today.
Oh my God.
You got on shorts today, Janeen?
No, I don't. I was gonna go walking today. I don't know. I better get out there early before the heat kicks in.
Oh, I'm out of Uber, so I'll be in an air-conditioned car until work. Till it's time for me to go to work. I gotta see what this Uber talking about. I gotta find a joint though, one of those things I can place my phone in, like a holder.
Oh, Five Below.
Is there ain't there like a Five Below up the street?
Mm-hmm.
What time they open?
Probably like 9 or 10.
If they open at 9, I might go through there and get one. I just need one that stick on my windshield, clamp in my phone so I could.
They got two. They got the windshield and they got the cup holder one.
Oh, I need a windshield one. My cup holder's like all the way down here.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't work unless it has like a really long base.
It has like a long stick on it.
Yeah. It probably wouldn't work. And plus, I want to be able to look straight.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
So you're gonna be an Uber driver?
Yeah. This radio thing ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Dang, I would love to like just bring my camera and like just.
That's what I want to do eventually. Once I get the hang of it, I want to record my Uber drives or the conversations. I think it's gonna be a good way to get material, and a good way to put like $5 or $10 in my pocket in between the radio show and time to get to work.
Oh yeah, I saw. I don't know. Were we together? We were. What's that? Maybe the comedian who did the whole set about being an Uber driver and like all the different races and the issues that he had with all the different nationalities.
You know what? That was last year, round 1 of the Good Night's Funniest contest.
Okay, that was funny.
I was outside smoking when he was doing this thing.
Okay, yeah.
And I came back in and y'all were like, "Yo, he was so funny," and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it." Haven't heard much from him. Have you seen him since then?
I don't even remember his name.
J-Rod, the Uber driver.
Okay.
Wow, my memory is too good.
Listen, I was about to be like, wow, cool. Okay. Wow, you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was funny though. But no, I haven't heard or seen him again. Yeah.
That was a good bit though. He was talking about Indian people, right?
He talked about Indians, blacks. He talks about every race, just the different things that
So that's what I want to do. Is like I just figured it'd be a good way. Plus, I done got my car now, so I can't just take it. Well, I can because I still got 7 days to take it back. But I'm gonna see what the what Uber's talking about as a source of secondary income, or
Right.
I'm just trying to get as many revenue streams as possible.
Oh Lord, well listen, I pray for every person that gets in your vehicle. Tread lightly, y'all, because his tolerance, you be on the side of the road.
Yeah, my tolerance is low because I've been watching videos. They will cancel rides after they get in the car and you start driving off. Like you get about a mile of the street, they'll cancel the ride so they get a free ride and you don't get paid. There's all sorts of little hustles that people try. So, yeah, my tolerance is low because I just drive you right back to where we started from and then go home. I mean, what's the point? I'm not going to get paid anyway. I drive you right back to where I picked you up from, or stop on the side of the road and like, hey, get you another Uber. Or you can just, do another ride right now, make sure I get paid. But the thing is, and the sad part is, you will not give a person a free ride, and guess what they'll do? Give you 1 star.
Wow.
They'll scam the system and they'll rate you as a 1 star because you don't give them a free ride. That's how bad customer. And see, that's the thing. Like working in customer service, customers are way worse than they've ever been before in my life. Like since COVID started, I've never seen customers this entitled, this impatient. It's the worst for me.
Wow. I know. Jesus.
And in travel, they're saying that Delta Airlines is going to start charging unvaccinated employees $200 a month. Is that?
Yeah.
That's what you saw?
That's what I saw. I didn't get to read it, but I did. Like what? $200? Well, I mean, what are they charging the $200 for? Is it COVID testing or something?
No, basically Delta Airlines will charge employees on the company health plan $200 a month if they fail to get vaccinated against COVID-19. A policy the airline's top executive says is necessary because the average hospital stay for the virus cost the airline $40,000. So CEO Ed Bastian said that all employees who have been hospitalized for the virus in recent weeks were not fully vaccinated. So in order to combat that, the airline said that they will stop extending pay protection to unvaccinated workers who contract COVID vaccine on September 30th and will require unvaccinated workers to be tested weekly beginning September 12th. Although Delta will cover the cost, they will have to wear masks in all indoor company settings. Delta stopped short of matching United Airlines, which will require employees to be vaccinated starting September 27th or face termination. However, the $200 monthly surcharge, which starts in November, may have the same effect.
So my question is this. So if what I'm understanding is correct, that vaccinated people still are getting COVID as well.
Yes.
So if a vaccinated employee gets COVID and goes in the hospital, we'll take that on the chin.
But the thing is, the percentage of vaccinated employees that go to the hospital versus unvaccinated employees. You see, that you're more likely to go to the hospital if you're unvaccinated than you are if you're vaccinated. So it's more of an odds thing. Like it's almost as if you're almost definitely going to the hospital if you're unvaccinated, unless you're asymptomatic. But then you don't even know if asymptomatic applies to the Delta variant or not.
And so $200, we're gonna inconvenience you.
They're gonna add that,
because $200 ain't nothing on 40,000.
And basically, what they're saying is that the company health plan is an extra $200 if you're not vaccinated. So it's not like they're charging you right out your pocket. What they're saying is if you're on the company health plan, then that coverage costs $200 more for unvaccinated employees than vaccinated employees.
So they're saying that if you have Blue Cross or United Healthcare,
through the company,
United Healthcare is increasing the premiums on health insurance now if you are not vaccinated.
For that particular company plan, yes.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, I'm going to tell you like this, United Healthcare is trash anyway, because I'm like this. By the time I pay my deductible off, I done paid for everything that I needed that year. I have yet to get a benefit from having health coverage because my deductible is so high. I might go to the doctor once in a year, and the only thing I get for free is a physical. Everything else I got to pay for out of my pocket. If I remember I had the gout, all of it I had to pay out of my pocket. Medicine had to pay full price. Like everything is full price until you pay for me $1,800.
Wow, well, United Healthcare wasted no time putting their hat in the ring to cash in, because this COVID thing is really a big money maker.
We didn't say anything about United Healthcare.
Why'd you say United Health? You
I
said
said I have United Healthcare.
Oh, I thought you said Delta. United Healthcare was charging Delta more.
No, they have a company health
says
plan.
Delta is self-insured and sets premiums for its plans, which are administered by United Healthcare.
Okay, so it is United Health. Yeah, I didn't bring it up. That's all I was saying.
Oh, okay, just happened to be coincidental.
Yeah, and they can do this legally now that vaccines were FDA approved. That's what Joe just posted. Yeah, because the FDA just approved it. And then Johnson & Johnson says a booster shot for his vaccine may have big benefits. If you get that Johnson & Johnson vaccine, God bless you.
Why would you not get the Johnson & Johnson? It's a vaccine.
Yeah. I just don't trust anything made by Johnson & Johnson. Like I said, when you're killing people with baby powder, I don't even want to know what that vaccine gonna do.
But if the government is letting them put the vaccine out there,
the government lets them sell baby powder. You can still buy Johnson & Johnson baby powder right now.
Well, it's not the baby powder. I thought putting it on. I thought it's when women put it down in their crotch area. It was giving them, and maybe that's not what it was intended for. Like what woman decided, hey, don't put the baby powder on the baby. Put it down in your drawers.
Where do they put it on the baby?
Huh?
Where do they put it on the baby?
I put it on my kids when they were babies, like in their neck, in their little armpits when they sweating and stuff like that.
You never put it in a crotch area?
They put it on there. Yeah, but I mean, like, down in their little pamper and stuff. And it started. But I'm saying that's when you wearing the pamper. When you start wearing drawers, what are you putting?
Why do you put baby powder on a baby if they're wearing a pamper? I don't know nothing about kids.
Because of the moisture.
Oh, okay. So they wet themselves.
So keep it from getting like diaper rash, to absorb the wetness. So that's why you putting it down there in the pamper.
Oh, I ain't never put baby powder.
But I'm saying grown women start putting it down. You ain't never seen a grown woman walking and you can see that she got so much baby powder, it's all on the back of her pants and everything. I've seen it quite a few times.
I seen women use Tussie. That's about it.
I hate that name. Don't even say it. That's just one of those words I do not like.
You don't like Tussie?
The word.
You don't like the deodorant either?
I don't. No, it's cheap, and I don't like the name.
Why? It sounds too much like another word?
Yeah, it just sounds nasty. Why don't you put something on your body called Tussie?
Most black women use it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like the cervical. I thought Johnson, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was causing cancer in grown women who were putting it in their underwear, trying to absorb the wetness and the, stuff like that. That's where the cancer thing come from. I didn't think it had anything to do with the infants.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I never understood the concept of baby powder anyway. But I do know this: I don't trust Johnson & Johnson. Sorry, like you only got one chance. But it leads, all of this like vaccine talk leads me to wonder, why is there such a benefit? Like why is everyone trying to force the agenda of getting vaccinated?
You just said it just lessens your chances.
Yeah, chances. Yeah, but the thing is, if you're, like I said, I'm torn. Like I see the benefits of getting vaccinated, but I also see the detriments of getting vaccinated. The detriments typically go to afterlife for me, because they always talk about one of the main things in many religions is no inoculations.
Yeah.
And this is technically an inoculation. And I just know that when we put man-made products in our body, typically that causes cancer.
Is there a difference between a vaccine and an immunization? Are they when you?
They're all inoculations.
Okay, but like if it's like what they call immunization, does that mean you don't get it at all? Like this is supposed to keep you from getting it ever? Like when you used to get as a child when you're in school?
Well, immunizations are nothing but vaccines.
Okay, so none of this stuff really protects you from it just...
Well, that was a thing because every other vaccine before the COVID vaccine, I was under the impression that it prevented you from catching it. Like the HPV vaccine,
and all
the chickenpox vaccine they have now, the measles vaccine, the polio vaccine. When's the last time you saw anyone catching polio? Or is it the point where we catching polio, but we just don't know it because we don't show any symptoms of it? So I just feel like, to me, it just seems like all vaccines should be, or were designed to prevent the infection of the virus. But now all of a sudden you can still catch COVID with the vaccine. So I wonder, could you still catch polio with the vaccine?
I don't know. I know there's one that the kids have to get in the 7th grade too.
Meningitis,
Gakakako or some stuff like that.
Did your kids get it?
Yeah, they had them. That my daughter has to get it this year, and Jalen got it in the 7th grade. They can't come to school without it.
Wow. Yeah, meningitis did get real bad in the recent decade.
It's something like, I think with a gonococcal on the end of it.
A gonococcal?
On the end of it.
Herpetogonococcus.
One of those gonococcals.
Yeah, but it's starting to make me wonder though, like if I get vaccinated or if I don't get vaccinated, what's the huge difference? And the thing is, it's kind of like it's such a huge gamble. I don't know if I want to play with it.
Well,
especially now that I'm about to Uber, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that. I tried DoorDash.
How did that go for you?
Oh, Lord. It was brutal. You know what? It's okay during the day. It's when it get late at night and people live in like basement apartments and they want you to drop a piece off down on their doorstep and you got to go down some dark steps. And
yeah, I ain't really worried about that because I'm not going to be going in anybody's house. And well,
you don't leave it on. Most of the people wanted what they call it, contactless delivery. You just leave the food on the door and take a picture of it and stuff. I'm gonna tell you, white people got me so afraid with all this racial stuff. I used to be more afraid of some racist grabbing me up than somebody putting the meat to me.
Putting the meat to you?
Yeah, I would be more afraid like some racist gonna catch me than some rapist.
I'm not worried about either one, honestly. I don't think nobody wants my booty, so I think I'm straight there.
Yeah, you probably said.
I'm more worried about someone trying to catch me slipping, trying to, bump me in the back of the head and take whatever I got in my pockets. That's like the only thing, because, cats are, man, people will rob you. And if they find out you ain't got nothing, sometimes they just kill you for wasting their time. like I asked you to rob me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, sir, come over here. I got some money. No, you don't. Pow. No, it's not like that. Like, cats will really run up on you, find out you ain't got nothing. Oh, easy kill. Because people have that bloodlust and stuff. They just want to kill somebody. And you're it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. Because, like, it's DoorDash. One time somebody DoorDashed Jenny Craig. Like, $200 worth of Jenny Craig.
Where'd they get Jenny Craig from? Right
there on Glenwood next to the Walmart. There's a Jenny Craig there.
Really?
And they bought about $200 worth of food from Jenny Craig and had it DoorDash to their house. I had like about 7 grocery bags.
That was it? It was $200 only give you 7 grocery bags?
Yeah, it was little. I was like, wow. I wanted to see what that lady looked like.
How was the house?
It was that's the thing. It was like off to the side, hard to find behind these trees and stuff, but it was in like one of them fancy neighborhoods.
It was a fancy neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They got money.
Yeah.
Yo, so I got some more jams for you. I got some Bobby Brown, some MC8, some Ludacris. Y'all keep it locked. We'll be back. That was that Luda, What's Your Fantasy? Yo, so CNN reports that more than 100,000 people are currently hospitalized with COVID-19 in the United States, according to data from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. That number puts the U.S. in the worst place in August of last year. There were 100,317 people hospitalized with the virus on Wednesday, more than double the 48,851 that was in the hospital the same day last year. COVID-19 hospitalizations have been on the rise in the U.S. for about 7 weeks since early July. They've nearly tripled in the past month and have grown by 10% in the past week alone. With 48.3% of the United States still not fully vaccinated, cases are on the rise once again, and with them has come a strain on hospitals struggling to treat wave of incoming patients. As a matter of fact, hospitals had to turn down, one hospital had to turn down emergency cancer patient because they did not have any beds available. Florida has been hit particularly hard with the worst case per capita rate in the country, about 80 hospitalizations for each 100,000 people, followed by Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Louisiana, each with more than 55 hospitalizations per 100,000 people. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Florida oncologist Dr. Nitish Purani told CNN that I had to turn away a cancer patient that needed emergency treatment. For the first time in 60 years of my family's history of treating cancer, we had to turn someone away. We didn't have a bed. There was simply no room in the hospital to treat the patient. And they're saying that because of the vaccine, people are going out unmasked. They're still contracting the virus at the same rate because they haven't been vaccinated, but they're trusting that everybody else in their vicinity has. So now we have mask mandates back. Do you think the country's going to shut down? Do you think the country's going to shut down again this winter?
I'm not for sure. I don't know I don't know anymore. I'm so confused because I'm like, okay, so I don't know. They started this thing and then it was like, okay, people got comfortable, don't wear the mask. And so what causes this surge is this Delta variant. Is that what this is? I guess this virus, as they say, is mutating.
Yeah, the COVID vaccine has mutated to the Delta variant, which is contractable, but from what they're saying, if you've been vaccinated, you're less likely to have severe, infections or dangers from it. As a matter of fact, we did take a look at the hospitalization rates for vaccinated patients versus unvaccinated patients, and I mean it was crazy different. Like less than 500 were vaccinated that were in the hospital, so you can still end up going to the hospital if you've been vaccinated, but your likelihood is so much lower. That's why Pierre was beating that bandwagon because, like I said, my dad, he caught COVID, but he said if he didn't have that vaccine, it would have been much worse.
Well, how are they ever going to get a grip on this thing? That's what I'm not understanding. If you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, you still can get it. How do they plan to ever get a grip on it? Unless they lock everybody back in like before when they quarantine, because I'm assuming that when they
lockdown didn't help.
That's what I was gonna say. I assume that's what helped. Well, what caused them to Because I remember after they started vaccinating people, they told people, okay, now go out. You don't have to wear the mask and stuff.
Right, because they thought that it had like a 90% treatment rate for the original COVID vaccine, but
keyword
the mutation,
they thought.
Right.
Okay.
But the mutation changed everything up.
That's why I'm wondering. So how do they ever get a grasp on this thing?
Honestly, what they should have did from the very beginning, just see who survives at the end of it and then move forward, like the Thanos snap. It seems like that's the only way that I've ever seen, because this is basically a plague.
Wait, what'd you say? Like the who?
The Thanos snap
from what in the world is that?
Avengers Infinity War. He snapped his fingers, half the population disappeared.
The Thanos
turned to
snap.
dust.
Wow.
The Thanos snap.
Sounds like some good coochie. The Thanos. She got the Thanos snap.
She got that's some bad coochie. She got the Thanos snap. That means she done took out half of the world. Nah, it's not good.
Snap your finger and half the people are gone. Maybe that's what the vaccine is for.
What? The vaccine is for what?
For half the people to be gone.
I think that's what the virus was for. I think the virus was really the.
We need you to watch Avengers, okay?
Yeah, we really do.
All right, I'm gonna have to get on it.
But yeah, I think that the vaccine itself was that purpose. I mean, not the vaccine, but the virus itself served that purpose, is to population control.
And it went left. Something went wrong.
Yeah, white people got it.
Okay, kind of like the drugs in the hood, and then the white kids got it.
Right.
Okay.
Basically. So you got any letters for us, Janeen? Anybody asking for help? Any advice?
No, I don't have any letters. No, nobody asking for help. No advice. I don't know. I was listening though to the show when Ashley was on.
Oh yeah.
With what's his
Wafiq.
name? Was it for whatever? Yeah, that dude. I was listening to that show. That was interesting.
Yeah, what was interesting about it?
I don't know. It just maybe I shouldn't say this. How much time we got?
We got 20 minutes.
It just seemed like two bitter, damaged men attacking this woman.
Wow. What did we attacked her?
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all kind of.
How do you feel like we attacked her?
It was like a.
Because number one, I'm gonna let you slide on the bitter, damaged man thing.
Can I get my senses out?
No.
See, y'all do. That's how y'all did her the whole show. It's like she didn't get to say anything. Every time she opened her mouth, it was like, attack mode.
I think it's funny that you call me because I was one of the men that was on the show bitter and damaged. Yet everything that comes out of your mouth is misandrous as hell.
I already told you I'm damaged. I'm not bitter, but I'm damaged.
That don't make it right. I'm not bitter or damaged. I'm aware, but I'm not bitter or damaged. You can look at me all you want. That's the truth. I am happy. I'm definitely not damaged.
Well, like I said, it just seemed like an attack on her. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if you feel like it was attacked, then I will personally apologize to Ashley because I don't want anyone to feel attacked on my show. However, I also think that women seem to, well, I don't say women, you seem to find it anything where you don't agree with women saying that dudes are nothing or dudes are bad people. But let me finish my sentence, please. It seems like if a dude does not stand there and let you talk junk about them and we say something in defense of ourselves, it's an attack.
I disagree. I didn't hear him. This is what I'm going off of. You brought a gentleman on your show who made a statement that all women are bees
until proven otherwise.
And then you brought him back.
He said he sees.
And then you brought him back
because he has a point. And it's not, and that's the thing. He doesn't say
he had a point.
Yes,
all women are bees. Wow.
Okay, so I love how you only took part of that. And if you listen to the whole statement he was saying, he treats all women like they're bees until they prove otherwise, which basically means that he doesn't approach, he doesn't holler, he doesn't make his presence known to a woman because he doesn't know how she's going to react. So what he does is he keeps his distance until she proves that she can be approached. He basically says, maybe it was the wrong choice of words, but he basically said
maybe it was the wrong choice.
All right, so it was a poor choice of words, but the basic statement was he doesn't approach women until he knows for sure that they're approachable. Maybe that's how he should have said it, but he didn't say it that way. But and then he actually spoke to Janeen. He spoke to Ashley about it. I'm looking at you. But he spoke to Ashley about it, and they actually had that conversation. Did you listen to that conversation he had with Ashley about that topic?
I don't know. I listened to a lot of it. They had it on the air or off the air?
It was on the air.
No, I don't know. What did he say?
He said what I told you. He didn't say it was a bad choice of words. That was my word.
You saying it was a bad choice. He didn't say it was.
Right.
You standing up for him.
No, I'm just clarifying.
For him.
I'm standing up for myself.
He told you it was a bad choice of words.
Because you're bringing me up like you had this misogynist man back on your show.
You did, bro. You brought him back.
He's going to be back here on Monday.
You loved it. I'm sure.
Hey,
maybe Kevin Samuels can call in too. Y'all could have a great threesome.
I would love to have Kevin Samuels on the show because Kevin Samuels is another man.
Two little proteges.
I'm not a protege of Kevin Samuels, but you can't sit here and act like the man is lying. Women do have a big problem with accountability. Women do have a big problem with wanting the world to change to fit their desires.
And what do men have a problem with?
Men have a problem with being faithful. Men have a problem with respecting women.
We know that.
Men, not the respecting women.
Waza-queefy.
Why are you cutting people off?
Yeah, I'm doing the Waza-queefy. I'm doing the Waza-queefy.
Women have a problem showing black men respect. I mean, if you want to go there, because women, y'all do not respect us. Y'all, you will overtalk us. If a man has a point, I honestly think it's because like this, black women are not, I ain't gonna say all black women because I can't generalize any one person, but there are so many examples of black women just being flat out narcissists. So there's just so many examples of that, of being of not having any sort of accountability for their actions, being able to say what they want to, being able to gaslight their way out of any situation. Like there's just so many examples of it that I can't even fathom to think of one in particular. But there are so many that they're just lost in my head right now. But just the fact that you can't really have a logical conversation without it becoming emotional and becoming a huge gaslighting fiasco. So the thing is, the problem and the main problem is women don't care what men want. Anything a man wants or states that he wants has to be you have to, if you state any sort of critique of a woman, if you say any critique of the relationship, if you state how you feel about the relationship, it's quickly dismissed and diminished by the woman, because women just has that lack of respect for black men, or the lack of empathy, lack of sympathy, whatever you want to say it. But dudes, we're not comfortable talking to y'all. Like, women are so quick to say, open up to me, tell me what's on your mind, and the second you do that, they look at you differently. That's not damage, not bitter. That's just an observation. You see how Janeen ain't got nothing to say?
Listen, you just told me to show some respect. Shut your dang mouth and show some respect. So that's what I'm doing. I'm eating the cake, Ike.
You need to preface that with, in my experience, women don't care what men want. The women that I've dated, the women that I've dealt with, the women that I have interacted with, don't care what men want. And thank you for that, Ashley. I will definitely preface that with in my experience from now on. In my experience.
Well, in my experience, I don't think that's true. But I mean,
well, that's because me and you've never dated. But I'm quite sure that if I came to you with a problem, a legit problem, it would be diminished real quickly.
If it's foolish,
because like the thing is, I even bring my opinions up here and you diminish them.
Because if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Exactly. That's why.
I'm just joking.
No, that you weren't joking. That was a serious statement.
I'm just joking.
See, you see that? Exactly, fellas. I'm telling you. It's like to the point where, like, I don't even understand why we're at such odds. I still can't figure that out.
We're not at odds.
I'm not talking about me and you. I'm just talking about the genders.
Oh, the genders.
Well, two of the genders, because it's like 438 now. But two of the genders are.
Is that many? Wow.
I don't know how many genders there are anymore, but there's a lot. I remember when there was boys and girls. Now you got limbs and shims and hers and his and all sorts of stuff.
What's the ones that don't refer to themselves as her or him? They're
them.
Yeah, what are they? They got a name for them.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, I can't think of it.
Not pansexual or asexual, maybe.
Asexual or something like that.
Or they just don't describe the gender roles, and they just I'm not sure what the non-binary.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Oh,
thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. I'm glad you knew that one.
Yeah, Joe knows everything. That's Joepedia right there.
Yeah. Yeah, those people. Wow. Well, like I said, I'm not going to say anything. That was just my observation and my opinion as a woman, because I am a woman. So that's the only opinion I can give, is that I felt like it just seemed she was a little, like jumped on or something. I won't use the word attacked. It just seemed like it was like a little, like she ganged up on, I guess that's what I'll say. Like she, but that's just my opinion.
And actually put it in the chat. I find that people become uncomfortable when people assert themselves and feel like they don't have control. I'm not sure where that comes from, but like I said, I don't feel like I jumped on her or anything. I just really asserted my opinion, just like everyone else has the right to.
You asserted it.
Yeah, I assert my opinion because I have an opinion that's valid just like everyone else does.
We give you that. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You asserted.
And I allow people to assert their opinions as well.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. You do. You too.
And I actually think it was a great conversation. I think it's a conversation, one of many that we have to try to at least find some sort of common ground.
I'm not conversating with nobody who call all women to be converse, whatever. I ain't talking to no fool who call all women to bitch.
So you wouldn't talk to Trick Daddy or none of them?
About what?
About anything, because Trick Daddy calls women bees in his songs. So you wouldn't talk to any rapper or any comic. Like, you wouldn't talk to Corey Holcomb at all?
No, I don't even think he's funny.
Corey Holcomb is hilarious.
No.
I think what it is, honestly, is that on this show, you actually get a glimpse of equality. I honestly think you actually get to see what it feels like to be treated and respected and then expected to, back up your opinions with logic. I think like when you go out into the real world, you're so used to men pandering and backing down to whatever y'all say.
Man pandering and backing
Men
down.
pander and back down just to try to get the booty all the time.
Oh my God! Why do you think everything is a sexual conquest or something? Good Lord!
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's what women are used to. Women are used to dudes that just agree with whatever they say. Oh, I'm sorry. In my experience, the women that I have encountered are so used to men agreeing with everything they say to keep the peace and to keep the option of getting some booty open.
Okay, now you see Ashley's comment. I'm not the only one that felt that way. Other people said that it seemed a little attackish.
I wonder what their gender
and
was.
I'm saying to you that maybe because you were one of the perpetrators that you are a little defensive. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I was one of the
it's
perpetrators.
human nature, though. It's human nature to feel like you need to defend yourself when you feel like someone is saying that you did something that you don't agree with you did. So I understand that I understand you trying to say that you didn't do it.
If I remember correctly, didn't I apologize? Didn't I offer an apology like less than a minute ago, saying that I apologize that she felt attacked on this show? I could have sworn I did. Okay, so it's kind of hard to defend yourself if you just went ahead and said, "Oh, I didn't know that," and I apologize. Anyway, I got some more jams. Y'all keep it
Put the
locked.
music on.